The best gaming televisions can be differentiated by their high contrast ratios and refresh rates and extra low response times, often achieved by use of a special game mode that switches off many of the television's extra features to ensure optimal performance. 1. LG OLED 55E 8 PUA 65-inch OLED 4K TV. Those lucky enough to have a hefty bank balance should really consider treating themselves to this wonderful OLED. The E8 is one of the most beautiful, traditional-looking sets we've ever seen, and it's a far better value than LG's W8 TVs, which are designed to be hung on a wall and used primarily for sports. The E8's clear, ultra-skinny stand has been designed in such a way that it appears the picture is floating in midair, making it even easier to become immersed in gorgeous games like Forza 7 or God of War. LG's 8 series also benefits from an impressive new Alpha 9 processor, helping make the TV's HDR pictures brighter than previous OLEDs from the South Korean firm. In HDR10 mode, compatible games appear more dynamic, as long as you have dynamic tone mapping switched on. Additionally, and unlike 7 series models, the E8 no longer dims the picture when set to HDR game mode, helping the likes of Assassin's Creed Odyssey and its lovely high dynamic range setting look even more alluring. Throw in predictably peerless blacks and responsive input lag of just 21.4 milliseconds, and this incredible OLED performs as well as it looks. 2. Samsung QN55 Q6FN 55-inch QLED 4K TV. If you want QLED without breaking the bank, you can now pick up this Samsung set for less than $1,000. For what you get, that's an incredible deal, because this panel exhibits way brighter colors than standard LED sets. It manages about 1,500 nits, even if its blacks can't quite match those you find in LG's OLED TVs, which are about 2 to 3 times more expensive. There are more advanced models in the Q series, but given how excellent the tech in this TV is, that's no real disadvantage. If you want to pay plenty more, then the Q7 and Q8 models are slightly better, but not as good value for money. Obviously, we'd recommend the Q9 or Q90R if you can afford it, but these TVs go for well over $1,500. The Q6 was one of 2018's best value TVs and has since been replaced by the Q60, but that just means prices on the Q6 are as low as ever. Sure, it has 2018's tech, but the newer Samsung sets really don't add much, and the older Q6 models are still very much some of the best gaming TVs you'll find. It has a 21 millisecond response rate, which is first class for gaming. Its images are sharper than most OLEDs, and it features all Samsung's excellent picture tweaking features that are accessed by a pleasingly fast UI. The downside? Sound isn't as good as more expensive TVs. This is all about the picture, although it's by no means poor. This TV comes with 4 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports, and a composite connection, so you can easily get most of your devices plugged in safely. 3. TCL 6 Series. The TCL 6 Series has a very good picture quality with deep blacks and great dark room performance. It can get very bright, suitable for most bright rooms, and has a wide color gamut, which is great for HDR gaming. The TCL R617 has a very fast response time, and when you play games with fast-moving content, you only see very little motion blur trail. The input lag is remarkably low, and you won't have any disadvantage when you play games that require quick action. This TV has poor viewing angles, and it's not a good choice if you're watching from the side. It runs the great Roku TV smart platform, which gives you access to tons of apps and streaming channels. Overall, it is an excellent gaming TV that will keep most people happy at a budget price. 4. Samsung NU8000. The Samsung NU8000 is a great mid-range gaming TV with more advanced gaming features than the Vizio PSeries 2018. This TV has a good picture quality with very low input lag and an extremely fast response time. Its dark room performance, however, is not as good as the Vizio PSeries due to its bad local dimming feature that can't be turned off. This TV has a few nice gaming features. When connected to compatible devices, like the Xbox One, the TV can detect when you're playing a game and automatically switches to game mode so that you have the best possible gaming experience. In game mode, it is very responsive thanks to the low input lag, even with motion interpolation enabled, and supports FreeSync variable refresh rate for tear-free gaming. Unfortunately, it has bad viewing angles, and you must sit straight in front of this TV to get the most accurate image. Overall, however, it is an excellent gaming TV that performs very well in most other uses too. 5. LG 49SK 8000 PUA 49-inch 4K TV. If money's an issue, and let's be honest, for most of us it is, you should definitely check out this Samsung. While the SK8000's black levels aren't as good as the $2,000 plus sets, its budget price point and excellent motion handling make it a brilliant 4K option for gamers on a budget. Though the set's edge-lit dimming isn't great, this won't matter if you're playing games in a reasonably well-lit room. Color accuracy and gray uniformity are both far better than you'd expect from a sub-$1,000 television too. With excellent motion handling features, the SK8000 is ideal for fast-paced games like 2016's Doom Reboot. Indeed, input lag is about the lowest we've seen from a TV, let alone one at such a low price. 14.2 milliseconds is insanely quick. If you want an edge in online shooters and aren't overly concerned about your TV delivering deep black levels, the SK8000 is a great little set. The downside is that if you spend a little more, you could push to an OLED or QLED TV. However, if you really aren't sold on that kind of tech and you prefer a slightly faster refresh rate, this TV is perfect. 6. TCL 55R617 55-inch 4K TV. TCL's latest 55-inch LED is ridiculously good value. If you love a bargain, this is the one for you. At less than $500, there's no other TV in this price bracket that offers such a brilliant balance between price and performance. Thanks to this set's decent blacks, punchy overall brightness, and winning contrast performance, it easily holds pace with a number of more expensive rivals from Samsung and Sony. Considering how cheap TCL is selling this display for, it's super impressive the set boasts full array local dimming rather than inferior edge-lit backlighting. This system gives the R617's convincing black, which stand out even more thanks to the TV's wide color gamut, brought about by what the manufacturer refers to as nano-band phosphor tech. The panel becomes even more impressive when you consider its input lag measures in at supremely speedy 17.9 milliseconds when game mode is enabled, while the inclusion HDR10 and Dolby Vision is borderline ridiculous for a TV at this price range. Looking for a new 4K television and on a budget? Then you'd be a fool to overlook the R617. 7. Vizio PSeries 2018. If you find the Vizio PSeries Quantum expensive or want a great gaming TV that's available in other sizes as well, then get the Vizio PSeries 2018, the best mid-range gaming TV we've tested so far. This TV cannot get as bright as the PSeries Quantum, but can deliver a remarkable gaming experience nonetheless. It has great picture quality with excellent dark room performance. Fast-moving content has minimal motion blur thanks to the fast response time, and the TV has a very low input lag that makes it very responsive. This is great for gamers. It cannot handle reflections as well as the PSeries Quantum, but can get bright enough to overcome glare in almost any room. The Vizio PSeries 2018 has an excellent 120 Hz refresh rate that will please Xbox One gamers, but unfortunately, just like most VA panel TVs, it has bad viewing angles. Overall, however, This is a great TV which will satisfy even serious gamers with its performance. 8. Vizio PSeries Quantum. If your room is very bright or you're concerned about the possibility of burn-in, then check out the Vizio PSeries Quantum. The Vizio PQ65F1 is the best LED gaming TV out of the ones we've reviewed so far. It's among the brightest TVs in the market and is a good fit for bright rooms as it can easily overcome glare. At the same time, it has a remarkable dark room performance. This TV also performs remarkably well for gaming. It has an excellent low input lag and responds immediately to your actions. Fast-moving content has only little blur thanks to the incredibly fast response time. Unfortunately, the Vizio doesn't support any advanced gaming features like FreeSync, and just like most VA panel TVs, it has narrow viewing angles, so you'll have to sit straight in front to get the most accurate picture. The Vizio PSeries Quantum is available only in 65 inches, and like all Vizios, it has only a small number of smart apps. Overall, however, it is an excellent TV that will please gamers and anyone else who buys it. 9. LG UK 6300 PUE 43-inch 4K TV. If you're looking to really save money, or you want the best 4K TV you can get for a second room in the home, this is 100% the set to buy. It's an LG, so you're getting cutting-edge tech as standard. This one handles 4K with HDR10 at 60 Hz with ease, and the colors are genuinely impressive for an LED panel. More than that, it has Google Assistant built in, so it can be voice-controlled, and it features LG's rather excellent UI, which makes accessing menus and adjusting features super easy with either controller or voice. Another of its best features is the in-plane switching tech, which means you get vibrant colors even if you're viewing the screen from an angle. So, if this is for a second room in the home and you're not squarely in front of the TV, you still get the best picture possible. You get 3 HDMIs with this TV, which is plenty for a modest home viewing setup, and the sound isn't too bad either. While we'd always recommend an external sound system or a decent headset for gaming, you'll be fine with the audio in this set. 10. LG B8. The LG OLED B8 features an excellent picture quality and an outstanding darkroom performance, thanks to its emissive technology that allows it to display perfect blacks. This TV is very responsive due to the excellent low input lag, which is essential for an excellent gaming experience. The TV has wide viewing angles, and the image remains accurate when viewed from the side. This is great for gaming with a group of friends. This TV has an almost instantaneous response time, so fast-moving content is crisp with only minimal blur trail. Although this is great for high frame rate content like games, it might create a noticeable stutter in lower frame rate content like movies. If you find this bothersome, the TV's motion interpolation feature can help. Unfortunately, OLED TVs can experience temporary image retention or even permanent burn-in when displaying static content. We don't expect most people that watch normal varied content to experience this. Overall, the LG B8 has an excellent picture quality and a remarkable gaming performance. Other OLED TVs from LG, including the C8 and E8, perform very similarly.